Let's go ahead and hit the start recording button here. Hey everybody, Asher here, and we are doing more Final Fantasy Randomizer, where we have similar flags to last time, brand new seed, 2 forced classes. I'm going to go ahead and go over a little bit what the seed is. I did stream this earlier in the week, so if you want to watch the VOD for that, that's fine. If you're watching this on YouTube at Asher Games, welcome, but we're going to dive in here in just a moment. So let me actually get the game window up correctly on my end, get my window ordering correct. Very important to do this the first go around. I do play with the keyboard, so I gotta remember sometimes when I step is let's do that background today. That's fine. Alright, so this is our seed and everything else, and this is the Randomizer 2.0. They are working on making the flags a bit shorter, but today we're doing similar to last time with the 2.0. I'll tell you what's changed. We have incentives still on default. I thought about doing almost all, but I thought I'd keep it interesting, sort of keep it like last time. Treasures and NPCs are randomized. Shops are randomized. Magic levels are randomized. Magic shops are not randomized. Enemy scripts, enemy skills and spells, and enemy status attacks are all randomized. And the RNG table is all randomized. That means that enemy encounters are going to be terribly different, as well as the encounter table there. So that's something you got to learn as you're kind of playing through. So incentives are about the same as last time, and now we have a better idea from some playing through there. Map. Maybe the most important thing that I didn't realize before is that I had flagged on the Corneria to dwarves. I also have the free bridge on, which means I don't need to fight Garland right away. I did decide to enable the volcano and ice river connection. So those are all good. One of the things that was apparently a really big coding challenge for people was replacing the canal with the bridge. It works really well, but it apparently took some good under the hood coding. Otherwise, castle ordeals pillars are also randomized. And as we saw from the last run through, Titan now blocks both, and you have to give him the ruby. The other change, I don't remember if I had prices at variance between 25% and 400%, and I can't say for sure where the enemy was, but this time I do have enemy stats at 33% to 300%. So they could be squishier or beefier this time. Experience is still at max, still 2 forced classes, but that's our settings for today. So I think I accidentally may have set some fun percentage things for something else, so we may have some fun enemy names today. But hell, let's go for it, right? 2 forced classes or 2 white mages. Oh man, this is gonna be maybe 1 dead white mage and maybe another 3-person run. But yeah, this is gonna be silly. White mages they can be good. You can beat the game with them quite well, but if we don't get some early, strong hitting white magic, we're gonna have some problems. So we'll name these guys appropriately. So fade, because that's the damaging spell we want. We'll name you away. We can just pretend Beast Boys around here, and a lot of people say Team Titans goes garbage. You might be right, but I don't care. Okay, we did red mage and black mage for our selected class last time. I think it's going to be most responsible if we do a fighter this time, and since it looks like we're doing a 3-person party, we could go with like fighter black mage and then do fighter black mage white mage and see how that goes. That works fine. So we'll name you poke, because we want you to poke things. Actually, stab might be more appropriate, even though you're technically slashing things. Is 4-letter names because it's a 8-bit game, but 8-bit doesn't always mean what it means. Let's hear thief. I could run with the thief and literally help our chances of running away. Black belt, we did that last time, so I don't want to do that every time. Red mage, we did that last time, so we'll go black mage here, and we'll name you I don't know, hugs, and hopefully we can get some good spells early. So if there's one thing I did not activate before we get started here, and I didn't check this from looking at OBS, but whoops, that's a mistake here. We need to actually load up our timer. And I apologize, I had some nose issues the last time we were doing this too. So now everyone's going to stare at me anytime I go after anything in my nose. So you're welcome. Alright, open recent. Or just open in general. FF Randomizer. Technically, I need to change the name of TNT to something else, but here we go, I guess, right? So, last chance for bathroom breaks and anything like that. Let me actually take care of one thing. and we'll dive in and get started. So this is our team. Fade away, stab, and hugs. I didn't plan this. Alright, we good? And I'll tell you what's happening here, by the way. It's that it's nice enough weather for the windows to be open, and then we have all the pollen coming in. So that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Dashboard up. That up. Game window up. Timer up. Cool. 3, 2, 1, start. Did we start? We didn't start. Oh, we didn't start. Of course we didn't start. Alright. Do. Well, we haven't moved yet, so... Do. Nope. Open. And, how do I want to do this? Ah! I should know. Hey, you know what? We haven't moved yet, so this is all just a big penalty for me. Hotkeys. Split, start, stop, unlock. So space is pause. I just don't know how to do my splits. I forgot my hotkeys. I got so excited to get started that I forgot literally what I'm doing. Cool. Totally embarrassing. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. There we go. Gotta remember what game I'm playing, what keys I'm trying to use. So we have White Mage right up here. Oh, it's so embarrassing. It's like, oh, you want to watch me do this, and I don't even remember what I'm doing here. So Black Magic, Ice 2, and we have 207 gold, so that's all right. Bane on level 1 is actually not awful. That could work out really well for us. White Mage, and I will reorder my party here in just a little bit. Fade away. Do we have Fade level 1? No, we have Harm 2. Oh, Harm 2, Cure 4, those are both very good. Harm 2 is a little expensive. Well, we'll start with that. Let's see what's in the weapon shop first. Anything? Wooden nunchucks for 1 gold. Yeah, that sucks. Alright, copper, steel, chain. We'll buy some chain for you. So buy. Actually need to hit the buy button. Yes. Stab. So stab with the chain armor. And don't know why I bought magic for both Fade and Away when I'm gonna be probably killing off one of them. So whoops. Alright. Pierce off tent, house heal. Good stuff all around. So I guess we'll see who dies. The question now is, I can always go get some more stuff here. But we need to see if we're going to get scripted by, oh, Mad Pony to start off with. So magic, literally going to be punch, ice 2. So we kill a pony to begin with. So stabs level 2. We do have our experience boost all the way up. So Q is my split button. And you can see my times from last time here, just so you can see, you can compare. What I need to change the TNT thing to is like to where the world opens up a little more. So we have, you can see we have different colored imps. The imps may or may not have blades or anything exciting. Some they hit like a truck, so Away might be dying. Hopefully Ice 2 manages to kill them. Cool. Stab level 4, Away level 4. If I were really good at this game, I'd be running up to the Temple of Fiends and clearing it by now, but we're not quite there. Not quite on that level yet. Okay. Anything else I wanted to buy? We'll stick with Fade as probably our person that's going to live. Might as well buy wall as well. Alright. Anything else here for hugs? Bane, Ice 2. Blind is a decent utility spell, but I don't see too many situations where I take over there. So steel armor we can't get, silver shield we can't get. We'll get 2 copper bracelets. Some armor is much better than no armor. Alright. I said this. It's all about the good start here. So tents for 58. Houses are actually surprisingly cheap as well. So because we have some tents, and I'm just gonna blow out as much gold as I can here. We're gonna check dwarves before we go to Garland. It's 2 chests, but it's not that far out of the way. Alright. So just realized I actually have everything set up to where chat window's blocked. I don't want to do that. Alright. Time loss. So here's the little dwarf box that I didn't realize we had before. Grr wolves. Like I said, we have funny names today. Ice 2 magic is fine. Can't run. Grr wolves with Scorch. Lots of Scorch. Let's see if Ice 2 is enough to take him out. It's not. Oh, man. Got some low rolls. Okay, so we get the Ice 2, and we waste a charge. Decent early encounters. 40 gold. House. Alright, useless. Useless dwarves. But hey, now we know. Whereas last time, the ship was in one of those chests, and the ship is still not incentivized here. So, looks like the imps aren't super deadly this time, though. But we're not able to run. Cool. Grumps. We get to learn all the meme names for things now, so... Okay, double encounter right away. Might as well use an Ice 2. And we'll be tenting before we go into the Temple of Fiends. Okay, stabbity stab with the level up. And sorry about that. Should be the last time I have to adjust the window. Wow. Oh, that's gonna suck. That's 3 encounters in a row on our table. That's why it's randomized though, right? Oh. So we'll have to prepare for that, see if we can use it to our advantage. Alright. Alright. Let's... Can't even take my steps. Ribbon. Ooh. Well, let's give it to our Cure 4 person. Ribbons are not incentivized this time around, so we'll just run from the ghoul. Cool looking ghoul. Like the purple and green, I'm a fan. And 14 gold. And a ship! Why do we keep a ship in the Temple of Fiends? Meh. Who knows? But now we know we can harm you. I really should be taking all these undead fights. And we're just going to blast Ice 2 at him instead. Alright. We don't even automatically level up from all that stuff. So we're going to warp back from Garland. Because this is good. Light Warriors, you're just a clown. There's Garland. Happy face. I could probably bane him. Ooh, Garland with super high defense. Oh! Super high defense and practically no health. That's the thing, is that some things can be super high and some things are not. King has for us the TNT. Well, there's a split. And a cabin. Fastest TNT since the last run. Well, now we can visit those dwarves. just to see what they have. Because if this doesn't amount to anything, I can just reset and run the other way. Right now, pirates are should not be an issue, but they can have some bad stuff on their scripts. Ogres and creeps. I'm gonna attempt to free ice too. Okay, since we're here, might as well. Now this doesn't guarantee we get the canal. Doesn't guarantee we get the Mystic Key. It doesn't guarantee anything. I don't even remember if the TNT is incentivized. But it is a special item that we can turn in for other stuff. Well, that's pretty important. So now we can check this treasure trove. Oh, I didn't check this treasure trove the last time. It totally could have had some stuff in here for me. Okay, silver armor, cabin. Cabin. Good dwarves. Good dwarves today. Lots of gold. Solid start. Now, keep in mind, being 30 minutes off the last time I was able to open up the world to get the TNT or whatever, doesn't really mean a lot. There's a lot of different ways that this randomizer can screw you over. So let's, no weapons still. Armor, silver, and some other stuff to sell. Should probably actually use a tent. Well, since I have some gold, I do want to drop by Canaria before I go to Elfland, depending on what's in the item shop. Because depending on what's in the Provoca item shop. Because I don't want to mess with not having enough pures, as we learned before, or softs. So we have enough gold for that, unfortunately. So imps are not dangerous today. Good. So dwarves worked out. And here's our happy bridge. Thanks, people. Credits. 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 Thanks. Cool. Thanks for letting us being able to push A for the... Okay. Roo. We're gonna run from Roo. And we are at our... Are we back at our 3 encounters in a row? Ugh. That's going to make things such a slog. Yep. The RNG table is random, but it's random the first time, and then we learn what it is. So this is a safety save just in case things go bad, or a time save, a skip save if Matoy's Cave doesn't have anything. It's good to check. Some people like to check later, and there's definitely reasons for that. Oftentimes, once you get the boat, you don't really lose a lot of time. Okay. Spiders don't like ice. They probably don't like Bane either, but... So right now we have the ship and the Mystic Key. Which means I actually need to go back to Canaria anyway to check the Canaria chests. So we'll do that when we go to the item shop. I could have checked the Temple of Fiends chests. I'm going to try and avoid doing that until I get to the airship. Bane Sword, that's a weapon. And you don't have anything yet, because you can't see. Oh, you can't use the Bane Sword, you bastard. Alright. Trade to fade. We still want a way to die. So mean. But I think I will keep the Bane Sword. That gives our white mage something to do, where otherwise it might not. So I guess one thing that I could do if I get really annoyed by the 3 encounters in a row is I can power cycle back behind it, because it's pretty late in our step list. Because how the RNG stuff, well, I say that, and then here we are. How it works is that there's a certain number of steps you can take. Why didn't I have Fade actually use the skill? But every step you take is part of the stuff here. Okay. Let's try Bane Sword Ice 2. Okay, Grumps. Grumps are dying. So far we don't have super dangerous stuff here. That means that can change later. But level 7, pirates shouldn't be too much of a problem between the Bane Sword and Hugs. So more iguana. Stab still doesn't have a weapon. So we gotta hope for a good weapon shop here. There's our boat. Oh boy. So 2 Growolfs, 3 Grumps. And a second, alright. The reason Fade's living a lot longer is because Fade has the ribbon and that increases resistance by quite a bit. Oh, with Stun Touch. Okay. Ineffective, destroyed, poison smoke is what that's saying. So the Rurus are gone, the Growolfs are gone. So it looks like we're gonna have an Ice 2 to take out this pack. Okay. I know I'm next to provoke a safety save. Alright. Said I figured I was fine. White magic. Do we get special white magic? Fog 2, heal 3, heal 2. Those are legit. But I'm only gonna buy it for 1 because I'm anticipating my other white mage to die. Alright. Hugs, what you got? Lit 3. Oh, level 2 nuke. Yes, please. Lit 3. And I could get Zap, but having nuke is about as effective, so. Early nuke is still pretty good. Large scimitar, cat claw, or large knife. That wasn't who I want to give it to. Okay, Stab, you can do something now. Congratulations. $6 gold at the end is not bad. Pirate time. I'm Vic the Dude. Pirates are gold today. Harm 2 doesn't do anything. We'll just hope you die. Bane Sword and Mysol Nuke. Pirates of Scorch. Well, doesn't that beat all? Okay, hopefully this takes most of them out. Bane is not 100% effective as you saw, but Bane is more effective against enemies that have lower HP. I think the threshold is 300 HP. So, much smoother pirates than the last run. There we go. Angry dog, hang on. I don't even know, guys. I don't even know. Apparently pirate kill was too much for the dogs. Ooh, let's not shut down right now. Yeah. Okay, I have some dumb old dogs that don't always know what's going on. So there's the canoe, which means we can go to a lot of places right now. Loot. I'll buy the loot now. It kind of cuts into my gold a little bit, but not really worth it. So we have the world a little more open to us this time than the last time because we have the bridge to nowhere open. I could do a pop grind for some gold, but I'm not really feeling it today. We only have harm 2, right? Yeah. Not if I had harm 3 or harm 4, I might opt for it, but we need to go to Canary. We already have the Mystic Key. There's a lot of progression we can do. Okay, Odd Eye versus Stab. Run, 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 run. So, because we have the canoe, this is where some people would take the ship and take it straight back to Matoya. Alright, item shop first. Item shop mainly before I forget. Buy 10. Heals are 5 gold. That's amazing. You know, I'll even buy 10 tents. I'm banking on the fact that I might make bank. So Pures, Softs. I just want to be prepared. Now I have a lot of more healing magic than I did last run. So I might be in a better position not having to buy so many of these. I'll buy 1, 2, 3. This should give me 5 houses. Alright. Okay. I guess I don't want to sell the Opal Shield yet. Alright. So not too much to sell. Okay. Castle. Wrong castle! That's the elf castle where you get to pop out the back. So what my plan is right now, 2 gold. I said I'd be getting a lot of gold here. What my plan is right now is probably to go to the volcano first. Wow. But Marsh Cave is incentivized. And I do have the key, so I can already go through that. So Pro Cave, let's give that to Hugs. We just don't want him insta-dying. Alright. Don't need to use the dash button here. So all that gold I thought I would be getting is not really present here today, so we'll nuke it. Because we have the actual cranked up experience, the Peninsula Power Grind would be a lot more for gold. If I was running on a lower experience setting, I could probably get away with it, but let's check the castle first. This is the one where I want to run around out here. These guys aren't incentivized, so if there's anything here, it's by happenstance and luck. Okay, not the best I've ever done. Alright. Any better weapons here? Maybe, but we're not gonna buy them. Black magic, fire 3's good. Temper is important. Especially if we do not find the power gauntlet. And it's level 3, so I'm not going to have to worry as much about charges. White magic. Cure 2, X for life 2, and fear. And since it's 79 gold, I'm going to buy life 2 on you just so that we can have zombie white mage with the charges here. This is a tomb, this is a tomb, and imps are safe, Rip and Troper. Yeah, that's the run we had last time. It's always nice to stop and pay your respects to the developer. White magic, A-Rub, lamp heal, useless. Hugs. Rub, Brack, sleep 2. We got Brack. XXXX does nothing right now. That's on the list of things to fix. Item shop, always important to check, even though we got our quest item here. So how's Pure Heal? Not super exciting. Now, I could go ahead and visit the Northwest Castle to unlock those treasure chests and go by Marsh. But my gut tells me to go east. Which means to hit the volcano. And then maybe do the ice cave. Those guys aren't going to get very much experience. Like, right now we don't need to even really worry about the connected stuff, because we can... Okay, this is actually our 3 steps in a row. So... since we're here... Or if this is... Wow, Caribs have a lot of health. Over 200. over 300. Okay. But if you knock down the HP, it does make them more susceptible. So those guys got the high end of the stuff. Alright, let's check. Oh, wait. With a tent. No, we're not there yet. Well, is this it? Like I said, I just want to experiment. Okay, we could do a possible grind over here with EXPs and stuff. Which are probably named that because we have that fun setting turned on. Okay, nobody's dead yet, including the person I want to die. Ooh, cheap pro rings. That is definitely a place worth coming back to. Nothing worthwhile. Silver axe is too expensive for what I'm gonna eventually be replacing. Pure soft. Oh Jesus, harm level 6. Fairly expensive. I'll buy soft. That has some utility, although I'm pretty low on gold. Quake, Fire 2, Stun. None of those are super exciting. Plus, it's all kind of expensive. And what's our item here? Tail, so we can class change. Good. So it looks like we're going to be hitting the volcano. But I kind of want to see if it is possible to get a little more experience first. Let's see. Okay, here's our EXPs, actually named EXPs now. And nuke. Good stuff. Like my goal is always to get them early in a power cycle, which I didn't do a single power cycle last time, which was a little weird. Okay, our tents were actually somewhere else. Okay. Take this fight. Bane Sword. These guys might be weak to fire, they might not be weak to fire. They're weak to fire. Okay. Because I want to make sure. Level 10 is pretty low to actually go into the fire cave. So it's worth my time to just experience for just a little bit. Especially since I have early nuke. It's like, just because I'm not doing a Peninsula power grind doesn't mean that I don't want to get any experience. Ooh, stab. Stab getting trucked there. Okay. Early Bane Sword for the win. Okay, here's our threefer. Not gonna try Brack. Let's play it safe. So, giants are beefy. Alright, so you can hear my dogs eating in the background. So they went from being angry to being foodie. So here's our, ooh, threefer. Bane Sword. Use our last charge and nuke and then use a house. So Fade. I really hope Fade's not the one that dies. I hope Stab's not the one that dies. I just wanted one of you to not live. If I got Fade like really early, I'd keep both white mages up. Right now, this is experience that they don't need. And yet, here we are. You know, I'm even going to try a power cycle here. If I can remember the hotkey for it. Oh, I should know this. Sorry. Input. What did I make power cycle? Emulation, file, machine. Shift E? Hard reset, Shift T, soft reset, Shift R, power, Shift D. Alright. Alright, so there we are. And our first encounter's trolls. Well, we know we can fire 3 trolls. well, since you're didn't even buy the right heal spell for you. All right. Do we have peds early on? I don't know if we do. No, just lots of trolls. There we go. Just need you to hit that white mage one more time. Okay, level 13 means I'm not feeling super safe with the potential volcano, and I don't have exit yet. So, exit might not even be gettable. Yay! 29 minutes and 6 seconds in, Fade is our only surviving white mage. Okay, this should increase our leveling speed by at least a little bit. Let's use that last cabin. So I can do a soft dive into the volcano. I'm just not super high on diving all the way in. Gersnick. This is why I guess they are not supposed to give you the Bane Sword early. We actually had one of the Scorpions run away too, so that's a positive. I think maybe the most important thing is that Fade can contribute without necessarily actually having to pull weight by using spell charges. Oh man, stupid pollen. Okay. We might be about done. I mean, I'd really like Stab to get a better weapon. Because right now we're leaning on Bane strats super hard. Okay, here's our threefer. No EXPs, unfortunately. That's annoying. Last nuke charge. Of course that's not going to work. Bane is not going to work unless I drop their hit points down a little bit. So that's why we have this and then Ice 2. So we got some more spell charges. Really? Okay. These are boss giants then. And one of the bastards ran away. Which is smart, but it hurts my experience. There we go. Alright. Let's get some more heals. Better to have a stockpile than not. And let's get 10 tenths just for saving. Alright. Volcano time. So where's our canal? Because I should be able to get to the ice cave from here too. Alright. Okay. And they hit for real. Okay, let's test him with a nuke. Oh, that's experience. Alright, so there's our connection over there. Okay, so one of our houses. Ooh, fire! Alright. Let's do the armory first. Well, this is a fairly easy chest to grab. If I could actually reach it. And the fun thing about NPC Randomizer, you may still need to wrap your head around, is that we still kind of have to go for full clear strats. Because things can be anywhere, and although I have what kind of feels... Ooh, these guys are super resistant to magic. Alright, good to know. I have what feels like a fairly lax seed so far. Ice sword, very timely. What? Alright. Nuke you down. So after I check this floor, it is a viable strategy for me to try and bust out of here. Because big thing I want to see is if we can actually like get some useful stuff. Dazzle and effective, okay. Finally some good damage. Ooh, I am feeling the 400% increase, especially for a forced unrunnable counter here. Encounter. Why are you snorting, Grey W? Okay, you have a lot of health. Brack strats. So these guys are going to be super annoying. Just wait till we find a fiend that has a ton of health. Opal Gauntlet. And a canal. Okay, so we can get the boat out of there now. Oh, I just walked into the forced fire encounter that I was just thinking, haha, I dodged it the whole time last time. Well, we gotta fight fires anyway. And they are stone fires. Well, this is why we have softs. I did not pick up the spell soft, and maybe I should have, but... We have one ribbon. So we gotta hope we can dodge that. Otherwise, they die pretty easy. Okay. I'm gonna take this fight, even if I don't have to. Because our goal is to leave this floor and heal up and dive a little deeper. So, poison smoke, good for you. We know the giants are super beefy. Brack strats. Good. It's amazing what happens when you have a real weapon. Pro ring. Okay. Okay, more fires. Just one this time. The fire is actually looking more like Earth's. Let's not get confused here. Might as well fog 2. Might as well nuke. Alright, those guys might actually be grindable. Power staff. So now you have something you can do too. We're going to try and shy away from some encounters now. Do I go for carry first? That's a kind of tough call. So we have our, like I said, 3 in a row is going to be annoying, but we know when it's coming because it's our only time we have a repeat encounter on the table here. Really? Oh, power staff does nothing. Good to know. Why did I do that? I'm so dumb. Alright. Cure 4. Maybe some charges I could have used. Alright. So our levels are okay for this place. And we can actually get out of here and go somewhere else if things go super south for us. I did not get that bottom chest yet. Or did I? I don't remember. So, lucky on the fire spawns. It's worth a nuke. Okay. That's why it's worth a nuke. Drink, but I can't give soft potions in combat, so that worked out. Not the safest grind of my life. Opal Gauntlet. Okay, how safe am I feeling right now? I have no nuke charges. This is unrunnable. And I don't have any nuke charges. Fire 3 is going to be likely ineffective here, so I just got to hope for... Okay, Fire 2 get ogres that kill my black mage were not what I was hoping for here. Come on, Bane, roll high. There we go. Fade with the wind. Hey, good thing we got life too. Okay, maybe that's not the only double encounter. Do we have 2 sets of 3s in a row? That'd be hilarious. We do. Huh. Well, that's some useful information. Okay, so after I check this chest, I'm definitely running out to save. I think I can go deeper. Okay, I have a dumb cat doing dumb cat things. Not worth it. We'll fight you. With an ice sword now, that can work out. They're called EXPs because they're in the base game they're super squishy. All right. Okay. So if things go super south here towards the bottom of this, we are totally allowed to leave and go to the next place. Yeah, I actually have a cat being a moron, not knowing how windows work. Okay. Well, we all want to run away. I guess we're at that point of the game. That tells me that the Earth Cave's not a terrible dive to do next, because we're kind of higher level here. So the Red Dragon chest is incentivized. So much fire damage. I really hope you like that sound. Alright. Oops. Okay. Now we're at kind of our treasury. I'm going to use some heals. I bought them and then they're in a good position, so why not? Want them on the bottom left whenever possible. I could have avoided that fight, couldn't I? And these guys have gaze, so that sucks. We're going to stick with Ice 2 on them. Would love a repeat button, but that's just not right. Okay. I was just checking to confirm that I stepped on a trap tile. I did. So that sucks for me. We have enough trap tiles we're gonna have to deal with these guys. And I'd rather not use my nuke charges if I can avoid it. So money, it's a gas. Aegis shield, which I do not think you can use until class change. Yep. So I guess that means we sell the opal. 209. Trap tile coming up. Man, such magic resistance. I want to try and see if Brack will work. It's probably not going to work. So we could be here a while since our only viable damage dealer is down and now dark. There we go, Bane actually hitting. Was it worth it? Yes, we got cloth. Totally not worth it. Alright. Okay, we're getting up there on the encounter table. Heal staff is good. Giant sword and flame shield, so flame shield you can use now. So we definitely don't need two of those. Alright, not doing bad. Heal helm as well that I didn't realize we picked up at some point. Cool. So next is just the Agma room. I think Cerebus's by themselves are runnable. We'll find out. I'm going to keep the ice sword equipped for now, even though the giant sword is technically stronger, because elemental damage is actually a thing that worked even in the original version here. So, ice shield. I did not need to take this Agama fight. I was just thinking, let's run around the Agama. And yet, here we are. So hopefully this Agama doesn't destroy me. That's pretty squishy. Dare I say, we could potentially grind these if we weren't already at level 19. Yeah, we're keeping the ice sword on for now. Okay, just gold. I think this is runnable. Nuke, we'll do a safety nuke. Safety nuke, like that's a thing. Alright, we got another squishy Agma right here. Maybe the Agma just has not shown its true form. Let's heal staff. hugs for 26. Could be worse. Gotta fight one more of you guys on the way out. Okay, Red Dragon, which is colorblind. Temper is going to be a spell I want to use against Carrie. Ineffective. Misstab, that's good. Alright. I think that could have gone worse. So Fade dies. We don't have any other means of casting life until class change. Which means that's a good enough reason as any to actually have the class change. This is a beefy white mage. So Crown. Well, now we want to visit the kindly old man at the Northwest Castle just to see what he has to say about it. Here we go. Okay, let's not get cocky because bad things can happen in a fiend fight. They always do. Alright. Alright. Guess what? You're alive. You are actually here to just take hits. Guess what? Alright. Oh! Cray with the Technicolor today. Fight. Fight. Fog 2. And Temper not on the white mage. Oh! 1 damage! And 6 hits, 322. So we were right to put away up front. Cray is resistant to physical damage from the looks of it. So, oh man, you know what else I forgot? I think Cray is resistant to ice. So I should have equipped a different weapon. We'll do one more Fog 2 for safety. We'll do one more Temper. Oof. Did I have an opportunity to buy Invis 2 as well? So 3 hits, 113. So Cure 4. Could cast Wall as well. There we go. Got that off first. That's what we needed. You're resistant to everything, and there's a fiend down. Okay. Okay, the next question is, do we want to do the Ice Cave now? I think I want to save the Ice Cave, and I want to go west. I mean, that sounds a little silly. And I need to equip the Giant Sword. But we've got a lot of things we can do, such as the actually incentivized Marsh Cave. And let me check and see, is the Ice Cave incentivized on this? I think it is, too. But if I had a choice, that choice would be the Marsh Cave to do first. So that way we can do Earth, we can do Marsh. Which way do I want to go? Not that way. Really? Okay. Well, now we know our Stone Touch Hydras are not our friends. I'm going to buy the soft spell here in a little bit. There's where we want to go. So yeah, I'm going to go... I want to see if Astos' castle has anything. Plus, we can actually check on Astos with the crown. Alright. Oh, I already know it! Okay, well, apparently I bought it and I didn't realize it. Just check and make sure. Maybe it was a black mage spell I was thinking about. Yeah, let's buy Quake. Gives us something to do on that level. Quake, not nearly as effective as some of the lower level spells, but... Alright. One, two, three. Oh, I should have taken the EXP fight. Oh well. So let's just roll the encounter table over. This lets us go back to our boat as well, so that's fine. I don't think Nuke took out these guys completely last time. And for those of you who are unfamiliar with Final Fantasy spells, the original one, intelligence is not a stat that matters, so level 1 Nuke is just as powerful as level 8 Nuke. It's probably not worth it. Alright. So there's our boat. Woo! Best fight ever. Run, run, Nuke. Yeah, so we have 2 threefers. Hope you like that battle music. So I thought when we were walking over the fire tiles that the encounter table didn't progress, but it looks like what happened instead was that the encounter table kept going. You just can't get encounters on those tiles. I could probably sell some armor, but we'll see if I get desperate for gold. Alright. Astos first, then Marsh. I'd love to get the floater, but I have a feeling we're doing an earth floater today. Earth floater just sounds like something you find in the toilet, by the way. You did not hear that here first. Alright. Alright. Okay, I know better forms to check the chest first, but let's go into here. Whoa! Astos floater. I'm glad my instincts were correct. Now we just have to actually win it from him. Fog 2. Wow, super physical resistant. So I guess we're getting a good nuke. So level 20, level 21. So what are our goals now that we have the floater? Well, we want to go back to the desert. We may not need to check the marsh cave after all. Did I say, yeah, the desert to actually get the airship. Class change ASAP. Second ribbon. Oh, that's so good. I know technically our knight's gonna want a ribbon too, but giving it to our squishy mage is probably the better practice, so. Alright. Look at all this backtracking. Go to the volcano to get the crown, and turn back around. That's randomizer. But once we do this, everything else is gonna go a lot faster. So always check the rod. Our next goal is Earth Cave. I think Earth Cave is incentivized. I'm just not sure what chest. It just says on the randomizer, Earth Cave. Alright. Sorry, boat. I was so excited to ride again, but here we go. Cabin down. Okay, I guess you want to die. Okay, that was a Death Touch Ogre. Which means right now we have no means of reviving, so we can just reset if things get really terrible. Or we can just fly from the airship. Egg or snake? Snake, I mispronounced that. So there's a lot of things we don't have. We don't have the Oxio, we don't have the bottle. We don't have any ways to get into the Sky Temple. So revive first. There's our clinic. Ah, which one? Fade. Alright. This is just a little bit silly. Alright. Always visit the rod guy first. We actually don't have the ruby. We don't have exit, so we can check town to see other spells that we can get. We don't have the slab, so we can't learn left finish. Masmune, yes, thank you. Means all other weapons are now trash. Okay, we have no ruby, so that cave's pointless. Earth is our next target. We're not quite there yet. Okay, please have exit. No. Nothing worth my time. Please have warp. Well, hey, there's warp. We'll get lit too as well. Because you don't want warp to be the first... What? I need the class change. I need the class change? Hugs. Level 5. Well, we'll class change and come back, I guess. That's kind of on our agenda anyway. Scimitar, yes. Ice Sword, yes. Let's not click this too fast. Alright. Well, I guess we're class changing. I've level 5 magic should be learnable. I don't know what's up with that. Please let me know if there's a reason why I can't learn level 5 warp with the black mage. 1 gold. Useless. Probably would have been more time efficient just to tent out of here, but there you go. Okay. Oh, always the dragon blocking me. Black shirt. Excellent. Can't equip that yet, but I'm going to be able to in just a minute. Iron armor. Can't hold flame armor. Wow. Okay. My computer's apparently mad at me for some reason. Alright. Oh, okay, thanks. That would make sense. I don't know why I thought... Oh, okay, well. I mean, in the randomizer, you can also learn nuke at level 2, is the thing, Pool Sharker. So, maybe warp is restricted to Red Wizard, I don't know. Or Black Wizard. We're gonna find out. Alright. I'm gonna find out very soon here. So of course I hit the class change place last. Alright. Treasures. Were sword. The Were sword. The grammar sword. Yeah, I mean the spell slot is the only thing I can think of. Because it was in the 4th spell slot. mean, right now, like I said, he only knows Lit 2. So Class Change should fix this. If Class Change doesn't fix it for some reason, I guess we'll have a bad time. But, at least we got the tail early. Anyway, goal is to do this and then get the Earth Cave knocked out. Okay, so we are true warriors. Come out and play. Okay. Okay, armor, equip, Aegis. Oh, You know what I didn't do? I did not pick up that flame armor that I had thought I picked up. So I need to go back to one of those treasure caves. That's sloppy play on my part. For what's otherwise been a very good run so far. Alright. Let's see. Nope. This is embarrassing. Alright. Because I definitely want armor on my knight. I just thought I picked it up. Hello, Ochos. Well, it's not like I'm getting hit too hard right now. Ocho's not dying to nuke is exciting. This is it. There we go. Crisis averted. Alright. Menuing's fun on a keyboard. So, Earth Cave time. I mean, I could do ordeals. There's a lot of things I could do. I could visit there, but I don't have the Oxale. There's still a lot of things that I'm missing. I don't have any way to get into the Sky Temple. Oops. Always do this. Always fly too far. Okay, let's find out if wizardry is enough for warp. There we go. Cool. So it was just the slot. It's nice when the right answer is the easy answer. So thank you, Pool, for the feedback on that. Wrong button. Okay, we're going to do our normal checks up here because, once again, this is a matter of every single treasure chest, Dragon Sword, we don't care about because we have the Mazmune. So there could be something that we need over here. We have Snicks again. Alright. Gold. Defense, that's good. Probably can sell the katana. Defense is very important just because there could be some stuff in the Temple of Fiends Revisited. It's called George, that's fun. Temple of Fiends Revisited is sort of the great equalizer, and as a result, we could get some enemies that we really need that extra defense for right away. So let's see, Sabra. And our fires looked like Earths, and our Earths look like crazy people. And we're gonna warp tent anyway, because we got the no Bane strats today. That's pretty good. And on this little tent, we have nothing. Okay, house. Gonna need to go on the housing market. I still haven't checked the treasure chest in the Temple of Fiends Revisited, so we'll be doing that soon. Which chest do I want to check first? Let's go down here. Alright. Well, once again, at least we're super high level for a lot of these guys, so... right now we're at the point of all the running away from everything. Gold, ice armor, copper bracelets, so a bunch of stuff we don't need. Might as well go for the Bane. Go with Fire 3. So still no sign of exit. But we can get a little bit of experience each time. Alright. This could be bad. Use Fire 3 again. Gerwolfs with Gerscorch. Let's start using the black shirt. Well, at least we get some experience from this one. You guys better run. This is a runnable encounter. Oh boy. You know what else we didn't do? We did not actually get life spells for our knight. So it looks like we're warping out of here after this chest check. Because I really don't feel like doing this with without my white mage. Which I guess lets us check the Topher chest too. Okay, he does have one charge of all these things he can learn, so... Nothing, house... Bull... hockey? And that's not our incentivized chest, so... Warp. That's why I keep saying before, the randomizer gives, the randomizer takes away. There's our canal bridge. Might as well visit the clinic in Provoca. I actually remember where it is on a map. So far, Earth Cave has the defense sword. That's good stuff. So what do we want? We want stab to learn... Wait a minute. Oh, life 2 is level 3. Well, still, we want to learn heal 3. And fog 2. So I guess we're going to Elflin real quick. A little bit of a time loss here, but I'll take the safety strats. Garland's chests are not incentivized at all. This is purely a hunch thing. That I should go for it. Cure 4. All those tiles in front of Canary Castle are safe tiles, so... Let's check over here. So, Death Touch turns out to be a problem. And I'll just say this one... Ooh, those are some good-looking gargoyles. That was Death Touch through a ribbon. By the way, I think that has like less than 1% chance of happening. So, fun. Unless death doesn't check ribbons. Really? Okay. This is such a time loss. Katana, the second katana doesn't do anything for us. Shouldn't have to deal with these guys. Okay. Hunch was wrong. Elfies, save us. Looks like we're doing a marsh dive after this. So level 3 white magic. Level 4 white magic was not particularly impressive, if memory serves. The only... Oh! Okay. Can't learn 4th slot. Pool Sharker, who I'm not sure is in the chat anymore. Yeah, your slot logic is on point today. Alright. I'll get better at navigating this map, so... Death Touch is a thing we have to watch out for. Did not buy more houses. Still need to do that. Alright. Should be able to get through this without too many issues. So I've checked all the second floor treasure chests. Just... oh... Ogres can be a problem, but it looks like bats might be our mortal enemy here. Okay, Snake doesn't want to... Apparently our team sucks at running. Come on. Okay, all these fights in a row. And now we have Bat Boss. And yes, it's probably going to be like yesterday where, or not yesterday, but a few days ago where I had a bat get stuck in the hallway. So that's fun. Should put black shirt towards the top. Alright. Is there any door that is not going to have a bat in it? Please, please point me in the direction of this. Alright. Dude. Alright. Scorch Wolfies. This is just because I don't feel like getting scorched the rest of the day. Well, I'm getting scorched the rest of the day. In some ways, the Earth Cave is harder than the volcano because there's a lot of encounters that you just can't dodge. So, shield. Batastic. Bat-tacular. Wizards are unrunnable, so let's see if we can Bane Strat them. I do have Lit 3. On the same slot as Nuke. I have Lit 2, which is on the same slot as Warp. Ooh, they survived Lit 2. Good info to have. Attack ineffective has not been fixed by the randomizer, but they don't have over 100 health. And it doesn't look like they're prone to casting spells either, so... Doorhammer. Good. And I think we can actually equip that. Definitely want to keep you with the Bane sword, too. By Odin's beard. Okay. Harm 2 might not do it. If I get a pack of guys like this, it might actually be faster to actually kill thing, or to actually cast a spell to kill it, because it looks like these guys are still pretty fast. hugs. Alright. Oh, this is a chest. Yep. Still would love to know which chest is the incentivized Earth chest. Is it the one behind Vampire? Or is it the one that's guarded by the Earth here? We'll try Bane again. Alright. That's annoying. Okay. Okay. That's really nice. Okay, so I don't have fast for my black mage right now, and the wizards are beefier than I'd like. But at least I have items that can take them down. Vampire! Vampire looks a little covered in blood. Have you been gorging yourself much? Might as well harm 2, fire 3. Not bad. Nuke would have done it. Slab, alright. That's what I like to see. Mistakes. We don't actually have the rod. Well, I guess it's hard to call it a mistake when, I'm actually out of charges. It's hard to call it a mistake when we actually need the slab to progress, so the seed that I thought was going super fast, not as fast as it was. Alright. Okay, I got some options. I can totally go to the town to learn Lefinish. You guys don't have an item shop, so... And that may give me some more good stuff. Ordeals, Ice Cave, and other place are all still in play. But if the slab's hiding down there, this probably isn't a trap. It's gonna buy enough houses and heals to last me for a while. So yeah, no rod, so I'm gonna have to do the Earth Cave all over again, but if there was a trap that meant I had to go dive to Earth Cave without the rod, which I wouldn't have done. That was my mistake. Let's get some tents too. Might actually pay off. Alright, so... Not gonna worry about the caravan trader right now. I really hope you have something good. Okay. Got some tyros up in here. These guys are probably all too beefy to be worth my time. This is not runnable, so... Still no fade. Alright, well we do have fade in the party. So zombies are not particularly beefy, right? Or maybe just because stab is hitting things super hard. Okay, please have something good. Please have something good. Please have something good. So dumb for not having the rod yet. Power gauntlets. I guess it's worth it. I mean, we have temper, but it, oh boy. Townies being townies. Not the best use of my time. Invis 2. Slow 2. What a waste. Alright. Although the power gauntlet is an incentivized item, and that did save my butt last time I ran this. Because it let my black belt actually do things. Alright. I think I went for our 3 for while I was in town, so... Good. Alright, let's do ordeals. That's not landable. Well, let's check the incentivized list. Ordeals, incentivized. Alright. Not where I usually land the airship, but... Desert Wyvern, the best Wyvern. Why am I doing this? So that if I get a bad encounter that comes 3 times in a row, I can run from it. Catman. See? Bad encounter. Catman with fire 2. This is why learning the encounter table is a skill that I need to work on, and a very useful one at that. Unfortunately, those aren't all bunched up early on. Typically, you need the crown to be able to go in here. You can go do early ordeals. So, let's see what we got. I think these are runnable. Let's nuke for safety. Once again, nuke for safety, a little bit of an oxymoron. But these, wow, they have less than 170 health. That's paper thin. Alright. It's possible to soft lock here. Don't like this. We'll nuke. This is where warp is so important. There we go. If I didn't have warp, I would have definitely done Marsh Cave first, and Marsh may have been the better play. Safety nuke. That doesn't actually provide any safety. Fun. Alright. Please don't be bad Medusas. Just gotta roll with it now. Okay. Fairly high resistance, or resistant to fire at least. Okay, trap tile dodged. Let's try Quake just for fun. Oh good, they're running. Ineffective. Alright. Okay, so Medusas are not particularly dangerous. I'm gonna lose time here. This time it's gonna be because I have to run things multiple times. Like going into that earth cave so many times is a problem. I'm still way ahead of where I have been, but not as ahead as where I was dreaming of going early on. Zeus Gauntlet. Give it to you, I guess. Sorcerers are runnable. Okay, that means the incentive thing better be good. Oxyl, good, we can progress. Does that mean we go to the Water Shrine? I still think Marsh first is a safer play. Zombie Dragon time. Double Zombie Dragon time. These zombie dragons, I think, have the same graphic as the last zombie dragons. Okay, and we're done. Catmans. Why can't you run instead of casting fire too? I ask again, why can't you run instead of casting fire too? That's a problem. Okay, level 23 is pretty good, but not like super highest up possible. So it's likely that I'm gonna hopefully get enough experience through some of the other places. Alright, so Oxyl, Water Shrine. I'm not a huge fan of doing water first, but I just went the wrong way for going to the marsh. We could do Ice Cave. Maybe even the Waterfall Cave person is gonna be in it. Be a thing. The bottle's not incentivized, so... I have max charges, cool. Good old Marsh Cave music. Sound of nightmares from my childhood. I hated this cave as a kid. I think most people share that sentiment. If only because it's one of the first big difficulty spikes in the game that already is not wanting for difficulty spikes. Well, I kind of want to keep the power gauntlet there, so... Okay, top floor is bust. Check the bottom. Bones are looking good today. Oh boy. Don't like these guys to squint. I'm glad I waited to come here. Okay, now the whole split everything. The whole splits for this stuff is really interesting to me. Just there's our scum friends. Wow. Okay. Here's a big time wasting scum. Trance through a damn ribbon. Okay. I mean, it's equipped, right? Yeah. I mean, ribbon's not 100% effective, but it is like 1.2%. It's like 3 out of 256, I think. Alright. Sorry. Oh, wrong button. Bat! Bat's killing me, man. Okay, silver helm. I really want to check the incentivized chest here, but I think I need all the chests. Because once again, that's the beauty of Randomizer. You don't just get all the incentivized stuff. You get... Sometimes you just gotta check everything. That's a dead chest. See? Dead chest. Alright. Scum and muck. And the sad part is that as much as this song was like traumatizing to me in my youth, it's a good track. Probably one of the better original NES Final Fantasy tracks. Okay. That's good news. Alright. Well, at least we got all of our lightning items for the nasty dungeons. Alright. Okay, there are odds here that I'm not a fan of. Literally, I know I'm not supposed to say literally, but that's twice I've been tranced through. Okay, does trance just not work on ribbons? Okay. I guess I'll wait, guys. Nuke. Hugs with the nuke. It's super effective. Now, let's see. We still got some key lock chests here. Large knife is not very exciting. We learned about wizards from before. Only 2 wizards is not so bad. Fairly high resistance for wizards. White shirt. I mean, it's not really my favorite. It is an incentivized item because it is important. I don't need the heal helmet. But it's not what I'm looking for at this stage of the run. So I don't like going for these key lock chests down here, but that's what I'm going to have to do. Because if I don't check them now, it's one of those until further... No, we can't run from you. Until told otherwise, you've just got to check everything. We're not going to let 2 of these guys. I want those warp charges. Really? Okay. Okay, I love how the randomizer is taking away from me right now, because now my splits early were really good because I got a faster than usual carry kill. But now I'm just back to, like, sucking. But we need the rod. There's no two ways about it. I need the rod, I need the chime, I need, kind of need everything, which means I probably are going to be going to the ice cave, too. Well, at least we can duck out of here and we're done. And since we have the Oxyel, it's time to go for the, I'd say now we have all the items we need to comfortably win. We've just got to find our progression stuff. The problem is we still have a lot of progression to find. Only one orb lit. That's a little sad. But we got stuff. Alright, Waterfall Cave and Sea Shrine. So I need the rod, I need the chime, and I need the cube. Once I get those, I'll be good to go. Double check inventory, make sure, yes. I really hope one of them's not in the ice cave, but... Okay. Regular single target fire, I can accept that. I love how our elapsed time is now like red across the board. Okay. That's just the nature of these runs. Sometimes things go really well and sometimes they don't. But you have people who practice this kind of stuff all the time and they can do sub 2 like it's nothing. But sometimes it just comes down to luck, picking the right places. Probably should have housed there. Ooh, you guys hit hard. Was just thinking maybe I should have healed. Okay. Nightmares. Nightmares have heal. Hashtag no context. Alright. Hey, out of bounds bat. How's it going? Okie dokie. We can run from this. Might as well nuke. Oh boy. Every single mummy has poison. That makes the ice cave go way down my list of places I want to go. Alright. Looks like poison is low on their table, though. So that's a bonus. Alright. There's our rod. Good. Okay, gold bracelet. Ugh. We're getting bossed by the... We're getting bossed by the PC... Okay, I was about to say, please tell me it's not Death Touch. Please tell me that was just a big hit. But let's see here. So we can successfully complete the Earth Cave now. I feel like what I got in the Earth Cave was kind of necessary for getting to this point. Although technically I had the floater in the canoe, so I could have come here first. There's one opal bracelet. White shirt, black shirt, Zeus gauntlets. Don't really need it. Do need the house though. Okay, water temple, water shrine, water whatever you want to call it. The good news is hopefully I can blast through some of these next places. The bad news is that I still need the chime and the cube. Okay, let's see what the magic stores have. That's really all I'm interested in at this point. Exits. You know, Harm 4 is not terrible either. For want of something else to do with that slot. Right. So here comes the water. Oh, I want to skip these so bad. The likelihood of these having items I need in it are so low. Oh. I guess this means we're going to be going through Sky super fast, because the items we need for Sky are going to be in here or in the ice cave. And I have pretty much everything else I want. I mean, maybe a third ribbon. This is unrunnable. That's good. Oh, it would have been better. Wow, the R Sahags having more health than the Wizard Sahags. That's some randomizer magic for you. So we started off with blazing speed, getting the TNT, quote unquote, or being able to free ourselves from the clutches of the rest of the land super early because we got the actual TNT from the king. Lobsters are runnable. You guys, sea snakes are runnable. Ghosts are unrunnable. How many Harm 4 charges do we have? Hopefully nuke's enough. Good, nuke's enough. I'd like to keep one exit. What? Come on, Hugs. You had this. At least that's a crap ton of experience, so... Shield, crap. Ribbon. I will take the ribbon. I think that's worthwhile. For all the things that have busted through ribbons so far, at least we found all three of them. Let's see. Guess we're clearing these chests. I mean, at least it's still experience here. hopefully between these two we can clear out all these guys. And I mean, the thing about the ribbon is that that'll increase Stab's magic resistance. So there's some positives to be had here. And if for some reason we die here, we know where we can go. We gotta hit one trap tile anyway, and it's a bunch of mummies, which we can run from. Safety nuke, because these guys do have bad stuff. Boring, terrible. Alright. Here's our favorite room with another unrunnable bunch of friends. And I really should have healed my fighter. Okay, you all have ribbons, so none of these status effects should be a thing. It does. I love that hang up, like the game's thinking about it, though. Beefy lobsters. Okay. Don't die on me, buddy. That was clutch heal. Alright. Irritating fight that at least gives us a lot of experience, but I don't know if it's necessarily worth it. There you go. Opal armor. Cabin. Ugh. Well, the good news is that we got our at least one of our multiple encounter steps on a trap tile. Wow, what a waste. And I mean, what can you say? Sometimes this is just what happens. Okay, I just gotta make sure where I'm at. Sometimes you get through the whole thing. Maybe the mermaids have it. I should really know this far. I don't know. I was scrolling through the map. Alright. Okay, waters are unrunnable. Did we get Ice 3? We got Ice 3, good. Ice 3 doesn't seem to do a lot. But hey, it's something, right? Good. What? Oh, that 400%. I guess that's one reason that we're taking a little longer this time is, how much more life these guys have. So there we go, we're close. Okay. Level 26 is a good level. Hopefully Kraken is not packing the heat. I meant to revive away, but here we go. Defense. Guess I could just use the white shirt at this point. That's 400 damage from the Kraken before we got the defense sword off. Good thing it didn't get crit. Alright. Temper one more time. I love it when you use Ink Kraken. And the nukes. Yay! We did it! That terribly sad bar graph tells a story of what might have been. Because by this time on the last time I was doing this, I was pretty much just cutting through the content. And now I'm not even looking at the right screen, so... Please tell me we don't have something that's ruby locked. Okay, Earth Cave. Extra ribbon. We need no treasures except for stuff to get us into the big place. The reason I'm going here first instead of the ice cave is that I have to come here anyway. I have the rod. So, might as well finish this out. Because there's still a chance that I can find both things that I need from the Sky Temple. However, if I go ahead and look at my incentivized list here. Sorry, I know. Loot, floater, key, rod, oxyl, chime, cube, crown. TNT, ruby, slab, adamant, bottle, canoe. I did not check the mermaids. Shit. Oh well. It's just actually pretty serious misplay. I didn't check the mermaids, and I didn't check the locked chest in the water temple. So, that's a problem. Alright. Alright. So part of this is just routing and experience, and part of this is just nasty bad luck. That's not a good combo. Because Sea Shrine is one of our lock things. So it's possible that what I was looking for was there on the floor that takes you by the mermaids. Okay, just checking stuff. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's all in here. iMage. I get it. Not what I need. I really need to not have a bat batting me up, so run from the Sphinxes. As a dodgeable trap tile. It's a lot of money I don't need anymore. So my aversion to the ice cave is going to cost me. But maybe I can stay ahead of the curve, because it looks like there's absolutely nothing in the Sky Temple that I need for progression. And last time, I think I had to check quite a bit of Sky Temple. Boo. Just gotta focus on knocking the stuff out. Okay, no bat, no, okay. So, Earth's a bust. Okay, that's not true. Earth had a necessary item, but Lower Earth's a bust. Ice Cave's pretty short. But I still think the right play is going back to the mermaids, because those chests are way more compact, and there's an incentivized chest in there as well. However, my fear... Oh, nothing. My fear is that it's going to be split between both. Such a brutal set of random stuff today. Okay, do we show any respect to Lich? I don't think we do. Time to get punished. Lich with his party mask on today. Some crazy earrings, too. Lich is not dead. So, Lich got a lot of life. Alright, we barely made it ahead of time there, and we have more encounters out the door. Okay, I said mermaids, right? Mermaids, then ice. And then we're skipping... Okay, what's really going to bug me is if the chime is in an unincentivized chest in the Sky Castle first floor. I think that's unlikely. Just in case something kills us. You know, I haven't been to Gaia. There may be a spell or two there that I could use, but... I have exit, warp, I have pretty much everything I would like except for fast. Alright. I screw this up in practices, so I'm going to consult a map just to make sure I get it right this time. Alright. Cool. And I do lose a little time every time I check maps and stuff, but let's see. We're going to go for the incentivized chest and then make our way up and around. It's weird when you think about the progression on this game. Oh, because the door that's right below us, you need the key to get into it. Let's keep in mind, we also didn't get things like herb and stuff, but those are not leading to fetch quest or anything today. Okay, useless. Key lock door. Cube. Okay. So now we know that the chime has to be with the mermaids or in the ice cave. I just really want to get into go mode. I feel like my time could be better. Come on, give me some, I guess I can answer this question real quick. Is the chime incentivized? Yes. Marsh, Earth, Ice, Ordeals, Volcano, Sea Shrine we've been to. So it's gonna be an ice cave. That's my hypothesis. I'm gonna check mermaids just to keep it academic, even though it's gonna cost some time. But I am nearly 100% certain that it's gonna be in the eye chest. Or it's gonna be, well, that's pretty much it, because it's either that or it's not gonna be ruby locked. It's gonna be behind a quest, or it's gonna be in something that comes from the, I can't even talk. I've been going for a while. This is so annoying. No encounters on the next floor, though. That's why we do this. And we still have an exit charge. And it's still technically experience. So, either whatever is in the eye chest, this is my theory, whatever's in the eye chest is going to be what gets us the chime. I hope I'm right. I am wasting some time here, but this is experimentation to file away for later. Okay. Mermaids. Mermaid, mermaid. Some of y'all know what that is. Oh, mermaid fight. Excuse me. Yep. Because the cube's what you need to get into the big tower. Vorpal strats, don't need those today. Yeah. So it's ice check, followed by a very hasty exit. Adamant. That shouldn't give us anything. Herb shouldn't give us anything. Whoa! Adamant, herb, and crystal. 3 in a row. Alright. I still feel like it's a trap. If only because if we check the flags. Matoy is not incentivized. Elf Prince is not incentivized. Fairy's not incentivized. Smith is not incentivized. So, I'm going with my prediction that it's in the ice cave, and someone can laugh at me if I'm wrong. It's in the ice cave or it's ruby locked, which would be hilarious. It would be hilarious, I'm sorry. And I know maybe that's taking away the magic of the randomizer, but there's our canal connection, by the way. I know it takes away from the magic of the randomizer a little bit, but at the end of the day, I gotta trust what I know. What I know is that mummies suck, and I wanted to avoid this. Wizards also suck. Hugs going first is nice, though. So in all likelihood, this run's going to end up being slower than the run I did earlier this week, which is not what I would have told you at the start. White Dragon. Oh, gross. I'm so over you guys appearing 3 times in a row. Okay. Thanks for sparing my magic charges, Stabby. Let's get a few more unrunnables today, that's fine. I guess I need to check Gaia just so I can see if I can get Fade. Because there's 2 magic shops in there, and I mean, it doesn't make sense if Fade doesn't get Fade's namesake. Okay. Gonna check this the good old-fashioned warp trick way that's today. So, drop. Can't do Brack here. Ruby. It's ruby locked. Okay. No! It just happens to be in the ice cave. We're in go mode. Bye. Only thing I'm going to check for fun is Gaia. Because we kind of got to go up here anyway. Did I just miss Gaia? Nope. Okay. Fast might be in here. Only other thing I might want is fast. Do I care? I guess I do care. So, Ice Cave ended up being loaded. There you go. Level 8 fast is a little annoying, but what can you do? We have no more chests to check. This is going to be a super fast Sky Temple. Nope. Okay. I hate that I can't remember if vampires are unrunnable or not. That's one of the few encounters I cannot recall. So we'll just harm 4 Nickum. It's good experience anyway, not that I'm really wanting for experience now. Really? They are runnable, turns out. Now, it's a little hard to say if I'm right or wrong in terms of my timing, just because I did change the flags a bit. Whew. Hope that was worth it. Hugs for taking a swing there. Not worth it. Alright. Bye-bye. No use even dashing there. Cool. Probably should have healed up. High magic resistance. Low physical resistance, not bad health. Nope. Am I really forgetting how to move around Sky Temple? Jeebus. Okay, man. That's pretty good. Not as okay if I can't run from them. Okay, up, then down. None of these chests have anything I need. None of these chests have anything I need. There's no chest on this floor. Just a sentry. What the hell kind of sentry is that? It's like, I run. Bye-bye. Okay, Bridge of Destiny. I love that my hypothesis is wrong about what in the world. Are we really about to have a Bridge of Destiny with 3 air fights in a row? I guess so. Hopefully they're squishy airs. They're not going to be squishy. Fade with fade! Well, I outdid myself today with making everything super HP filled. Okay. At least they're pretty weak. And at least Stab's really strong. Okay, Bridge of Destiny, part the 2nd. ESPN 8th and Nacho. Another reason not to check any chest. I like having all this stuff here. So, Metal Slime. Looks like one of my 3-step tiles was on that transition tile, so that worked out. Jesus, these guys are strong. How many more encounters do we get? There we go. Unrunnable air. Oh, good critical hit from Fade. I've had much quieter Bridges of Destiny. I think this is runnable. Okay, made it to here. I'm gonna remember to life 2 this time. It's nice knowing you. Defense. Missed! Alright. Tiamat hits like a noodle. Heard it here first. Fast only needs to be cast once. Turns out I didn't need all that prep for Tiamat. And what do you know, we're kind of back to where we were yesterday. Okay. I keep saying yesterday, it wasn't yesterday. But I'll take slightly ahead on time for having an encounter, a series of encounters that are much beefier. So yeah, just a really, really bad time between the first and second split. Just like ridiculously bad. But diving into Earth Cave first was inadvisable, but I need to double check and see if that ended up being actually necessary. Learning a few other things, like what slots the knight needs to actually be able to learn life, also important. We just don't want our white mage dying now. So, time to go back in time. Please be kind to us, Temple of Fiends Revisited, with, what did I set these things to again? Scaling, 300% stats. Alright. Did I save? Let's make sure I saved. I think I did save, and I think I'm an idiot. Story bats. Let me tell you about a time from 2,000 years ago. Oh, that's why they're called white dragons, because they're not actually white. Let's, I don't think these guys are runnable, but I really can't remember. They're runnable. Good to know. Please get through this floor without the 3 for 1. We didn't get through it. Fight, fight. It's a very angry looking phantom we got there today. Swear to God, if Away does, I was about to say, if Away doesn't die, it's gonna be like the funniest thing to me. Phantom's still up. Might as well harm 2. There we go. That's it, that's the run, right? Evil down below, we gotta loot. These guys suck. Poisoned through ribbon. I think Fade needs to get her ribbon checked. Okay, zombie D's. Can't run from these. Why do Harm 4 and Fade have to share the same thing? That worked out. That really worked out. Alright. Unrunnable number 2. Do I Fade here? I don't think so. I do nuke, though. Wow, it's really good that I didn't do the Peninsula Power Grind. For wolves. So what was it? In the Earth Temple I got the Oxyale. Oh my god, this is gonna wipe me. Safety nuke. Doesn't even kill him. Oh my god. Okay, this is bad. Come on. There we go. Oh, Jesus. I will be so glad to be off these floors. Those slimes are disgusting. Of course, there's two fades that don't actually take them out. All right. Still looking pretty good in the neighborhood. One more bad floor. Come on. I think this one's runnable, but I can't remember. Doesn't matter, it's dead. Good. Alright. Deep breath. We got this. Unless somebody has, like, nuclear and hits me really hard. Oh! Status effect through ribbon. 1% of the time it happens 100% of the time, right? If I remember right, you guys don't have a lot of health. Could be wrong. have the herbs, I might as well use them. Even if I target the wrong people with them. I've got 11 minutes to beat my time. That's not awesome, but not terrible. I mean, this guy can have nuclear. That's bad. And he's not dead. Didn't mean to use the white shirt there, but there we go. Come on. There we go. These guys have so much HP. I really hope I can run from them. There we go. Alright. Okay, trap tile. Safety life 2. Okay. Defense. White shirt. Fast. 1 damage. Good. That's fine. Was not anticipating a way being able to survive for this long. Alright, well. 1 power gauntlet. More white shirts. 1 temper. Well, that's why we got our ribbons, right? Of course, as we've seen, ribbons don't always work. Just in case Carrie has nuke. Oh, dead Carrie. Squishy Carrie. Okay. Let 3 and let 2 share with things I actually really want to have, so. Wow, those trolls are super squishy. I feel like I missed an opportunity not naming away AFK. Wrong thing. Well, it's not like we're checking any of the Temple of Fiends chests, so... Fade needs a heal. through this. Should not have had you target the troll. Now we know the trolls have like 80 life. It's the lobsters that are the problem. There we go. Unrunnable waters. At least Ice 3 is not on anything else. Those guys hit way too hard. Alright. I'm almost out of Ice 3 charges now, so... Okay, woo! Alright. Because I got a super high roll there, I might actually be able to take him out. Nope, okay. Level 31. I mean, that's the other thing about the randomizer is sometimes it's just the luck of what you get. I should have revived away. Okay, well. Defense. Might as well be white shirting it. Miscounted my time. Ooh, 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 ooh. Lucky to live. Lucky to live. Alright. Never like it when they attack before the charges actually come in. Alright, power. Cure 4. Don't have a lot of nukes. Two tempers, one for each fight. Too fast, one for each fight. Poor planning with hugs here. Yes, please use ink. Better than nuke. Alright. What would I just say? Better than nuclear. Fate almost dying to nuclear. Alright, that's terrifying. But he's down. Like, if we lost our white mage there, it's gonna be a problem to press on. Alright. Looks like we're not gonna beat yesterday's time, or last time's time, but... especially not with continuing to hit the unrunnables. Like I said, at least heirs don't hit super hard and they don't have scary skills, but they are super beefy. Yeah, there's been times where I've gone through Temple of Fiends Revisited and did not get unrunnables here. We're already beyond our time from last time with it. I was a exceptionally fast Temple of Fiends, though. So, yeah. Like I said, there's no guarantees or anything about what's coming next. Alright. So I need to review how I did with my splits here. Considering I have a lot of stuff that's has a lot more life, I'm pretty happy about making a similar time to last time. Okay. Sword magic. Okay. If Stab dies right here, there's not a lot I can do. And we're officially over time. Too bad, so sad. So one more fast for chaos. Fast before temper because I do have the power gauntlet. I apparently just completed 10 Twitch achievements all at once. Wonder if that had anything to do with the way dying, so. Let's keep white shirting it. Do I want to use any of these charges now? Guess we could brack. I mean, those brack charges aren't going to spend themselves. Well, that's one way to do it. Now I just have to get off this floor. Because there's no encounters on the last floor, but I do have my 3 for coming up. Made it. Alright. We can run around here as much as we want. Alright, is this the end? Okay. Not my favorite. Not my favorite at all from Chaos. So I definitely need to review what I did last time to see what I could have done to improve on not getting bogged down so much. Temper here. Because that terrible split after a carry, just running around. Not great, but Chaos seems to be like pretty doable. Fight. One more Fog 2. Got our last 2 nuke charges. Pretty good magic defense. Okay, that's not great. That's pretty good. And poisoned. Just poisoned and barely damaged. Okay. Okay, Chaos has quite a bit of defense. Okay, nuke charges are gone. So we're slightly over time from last time, but we do have quite a bit more health on some of these things. It was a really fast Temple of Fiends before. So 10 hits, only 180 damage, so I'm gonna be here for a bit. Nuke's gone, fire's gone, lit 2. Please don't have Cure 4 on Chaos. I haven't seen that anywhere. How is Away still alive is one thing I want to know. So no more fades. Huh. 10 hits, 99 damage. Okay. The longer you live, the worse this fight gets. So I'll have to look at the stats for this later, and I'll put it in the YouTube comments. I'm going to power Gauntlet 1 or 2 more times. Well, this is, if nothing else, kind of comedic that Away's lived through this fight for so long. Power Gauntlet. Like, it is a battle of attrition all throughout here. But yeah, I definitely have some stuff to clean up for the next time. There we go. Finally, Away's dead. That's too bad. Okay. Okay, let's just start doing damage. Ten hits, 677. That's better. It's a crit, but it's better. $24. And Chaos is done. 247.25. Pretty good splits. Reasonable Temple of Fiends. Definitely no wiping the Temple Fiends is nice. I just have to figure out where the hell I went wrong. Other than going for the Earth Cave without the rod. But I think, once again, the Oxio was behind that. So there's no way I would have ever gone to the Water Shrine without the other stuff. So Troll Seed might be Troll. I'll have to see if I want to keep it on enemy stats 300 in the future. But we win. Mission complete. I am the adequatest player. Cool. Well, that's a victory over Chaos. Here's our stats. 39 resets. Only 1-0 here. I feel like I had more. Don't think I actually wiped that time, but let's see. Like the last time I'd said that I didn't wipe when I reset out of getting destroyed by imps. But yeah. That's a run. I'll tweak the settings a little more, but victory's victory just the same. Under 3 is better than what I had been doing, and I did pump up the enemy health quite a bit and got hit hard by it. So yeah, that's it. This is Asher, and another win for the day. I will happily take it. So there's the end. I will let that draw up, and we will call that a game. And for some reason, this is like the max window here. Who knows? Let's move this stuff aside. Cool. Check my phone while this is going. Yep. So I'll be doing this again. I'm going out of town in a little bit, but I may be able to squeeze one more stream in. It'll be at night without a lot of commentary. Just more of a timed run. But yeah. It's fun, it's Final Fantasy, it's randomizer. There's other randomizers I'm looking at too, but this is the one I've found that I've enjoyed the most so far. So that's it for now. This is Asher. Thanks for watching, and we'll do this again in the future. Take care.